Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero Strike Defender of the Fatherland, your Lord and the Redeemer, your champion. Off here to a 1 vs 1 on Crossroads. Between the north we got easy fighting here for the Soviet Union and Socialism, Comrade Stalin, and the 23rd Tank Corps. In the west we got, Refero fighting for Germany, Deutschland, rolling out here with the 1st Panzer Division. He's got Blitzkrieg, Mobile Defense, and Osttruppen machine guns, Panzerfaust, Pax versus ET with Guard rifle, mechanized support, and Guard motor with double Guard, or penal with Guard and sniper bulletins here. A clash of wills somewhere on the eastern front as the Russians once more take charge. Double Grenadiers here for Refero, Pioneers with double Grenadiers with penal out there for easy, seizing as much territory as they can there for the glory of the motherland. Heading northwards, they're basically focusing on the west. They're just quickly secure it up, plus in case something goes wrong, the engineers can in theory somewhat try and support each other. Therefore pushing hard east, largely try and do the same, so if the Pioneers can't fire, the Grenadiers can support them, and if necessary the Pioneers can support, I suppose. Now the Grenadier squad are there with the 2nd Pioneer squad there for Refero. Looks like he's going to go for a more broader approach here possibly, but usually do not see double Grenadiers, double Pioneers, anything like that. It tends to be a sort of rare build order there. Sandbags up here in the southeast by the fuel point, very good work here. Interesting enough, he's not going straight forward, he's sort of trying to secure the area around it and then sort of slowly move towards it. Interesting start there. He might of course be looking to occupy the house at the same time, that way denying it to Refero and creating one less hard point he can fight from. Got the fuel point there, going to do sort of setting up the car point there by the road. Easy will almost likely go for more penal troops though, probably might consider sneaking in a sniper here versus the Germans. We got some time before another Grenadiers got arrived, but Grenadiers turning up with the Pioneers, Grenadiers moving in there, the other Pioneers coming in the south, so might be planning here sort of a combined group there. Grenadiers by Pioneers working together can actually lay down a surprisingly decent amount of firepower. But there you go, engineers setting up their people swimming about. Seems like here Refero's a bit wary of the enemy, and there you go, very early sniper here for easy. So of course that way trying to inflict attrition here on the Refero, and well, slowly bleed out the fascists. Penals there, sneaking about and trying to show about the house there, but Refero seems to go for it, possibly just deny it to his opponent at the very least, gain some idea of the field then what to do, and basically just backs out. Occupying the house, the engineers falling back there very rapidly, giving the house he's up there to Refero, possibly feeling it can't defend it. Penals was just going to fight here by an old market cart, falling back from here, Pioneers rolling back. And the sniper's almost down there for easy. Western fuel point secure there, but Refero I think should have a small resource lead here over easy by now. Beginning to move away there. Note he's not just going to keep fighting around here if he can afford to send troops elsewhere. Triple Grenadier style Pioneers here for Refero. Point there secured. And then again engineers being pushed back here, so can maybe stall Refero a bit here, but ultimately they are outgunned. So the question of course, how long can he stall them and how effectively can he stall them, because ultimately, there we go, sniper helps. Gets killed, then of course that's going to further make Refero a bit more edgy about things, I imagine, a bit antsy. As now of course represents constant manpower bleed if he's not careful, and certainly a source of just psychological annoyance. Refero here could consider setting up faster go safe for some counters in the form of the 2-2 or the flame for a half attack. Both tend to be used there for different purposes, and there you go, flame for opponents. There goes house off. Refero there quickly gets away. Market stall though is blown to bits alongside a series of very innocent crates. Engineers there by the car front, Pioneers rushing in. 4th Grenadier squad here for Refero, very heavy build there. Again, quadruple Grenadiers, double Pioneers, less typical. No machine guns yet, but of course with the sniper out, he might not need that as much anyways. So far there's not been a lot of infantry, and there we go. Tech up as well here for Refero, and the 1st Panzer Division. Point there being secured. It was an elite Panzer Division, one you didn't hear much about. For example, doing Operation Barbarossa was actually a unit that actually had, I believe, several battalions worth of, well, armoured half-tracks, for which Panzer Grenadiers were most units of divisions would only have one company. And later, even then, when more armoured half-tracks became, more common, it would then usually only been one battalion of Panzer Grenadiers that would have been, armoured up in half-tracks. Fun fact. The rest would have been trucks or cars, or later in the war, bicycles. Like to make another company sending up here for Refero, choose one of their back for reinforcement. Pioneers versus engineers. In the west we got the sniper creeping up there against the Grenadiers. I guess he's trying to stall, but as the sniper is not quite successful, he's just bleeding himself out. And right here the Grenadiers retreat path is actually super low, and I think he's onto it. He's basically trying to intercept the Grenadiers retreat there. Refero pushing his luck way too far. Vanessa could also be wiped out. He was not careful in pursuit of the penalties on the retreat path. Or does Refero have the Devil's Own luck? No, he does not. Grenadiers there wiped out. Quite a lot there for Refero in the early game. Good work there by Easy, of course, sensing an opportunity to get a wipe on retreat. Sits about immediately, but there you go. Refero counterattacks to avenge his fallen soldiers with high explosives if necessary. Like to make a nice company standing still. Nothing happening. Grenadiers pushing up. The sniper continue to get off a few shots here as the Germans advance across the open fields. And there you go, half-track on the way. Doesn't quite have munitions to go for any sort of upgrades for it, right? Oh, no, man, looks like he was upgrading something and cancel it. So he's clearly going to go for the flame for half-track here, which is a counter to the sniper. It's a pretty good anti-everything, you know, squishy vehicle, so it certainly works well as a sniper as well. We'll have to see if EC is prepared for that. I mean, it is a common counter, in fact, probably in some ways more common than the 2-2, to be honest. Even though it's more expensive. It is in some ways more reliable and certainly has more application when it comes to murdering infantry. Harassment down here south in the east. Good work by East. We got motor here. Probably going to call in some guardsmen soon. Either when he sees the half-track or before it arrives. There you go. Guardsmen on the way there. DP Light Machine following up there as well. 251 Mittlerer Schützenpanzerwagen rolling ahead. Ooh, sniper that's going to get spotted. Guardsmen on the way there as well. But he's going to need something, I think, a bit more to sort of long-term stop this. Because the flame for half-track can reasonably well deal with Guardsmen on top of things. Which is actually why I think increasing a lot of Thermal players just go for the flame for half-track. Because with the 2-2 struggles with Guardsmen, the flame for half-track doesn't care. And while the 2-2, well, the flame for half-track certainly struggles with light vehicles, the 2-2 requires numerous of them anyway to deal with it. So I think in this case, the arithmetic for the Wehrmacht player is, I mean, if I have to go for a light vehicle that's going to struggle, I mean, I'm going to at least go for the one that can at least deal with some of the, you know, attempt to counter it a bit. At least that'd be my guess there. Pumps Guardsmen, they're falling back in the attempt to defend the car point. Flame after there, though. Veterans one already. Sniper Pumps moving about here on the right flank, trying to threaten Refero's flanks. Good work there. More Grenadiers on the way for Refero. But his flame for after though is going to be exposed here. Quit the Guardsmen catching and taking out. Maybe. No. More Grenadiers for Refero. No sign of Panzergrenadiere. Seems like Refero does not feel that is necessary. Nice Telemann neighborhood from Refero. Bit of a slightly unusual spot, but sometimes the unusual spots, but yet at the same time well traveled spots are actually the best ones, since obviously your opponent doesn't expect them. It's a nice bit of money there by Refero. Guardsmen moving straight from the Pioneers for the flamethrowers. And there you go, grenade off. In the west there, Germans on standby, so we can now see EC's control of both few points here against Refero, leading ahead victoriously for the motherland. Back here, nothing further going on there for Refero. There you go, Flammpanzerwagen once more to the rescue. They're awfully close to the Grenadiers. Awfully close. Sniper there continues to kill away 11 kills so far. Quite an impact there on Refero. 12 kills. Just racking up those German casualties. Down here, mines going up for easy. Very good. Still no takeover though for easy. I would certainly recommend him taking out fast, bring up some light vehicles, put some pressure on the flame for half-tank, and of course once that's gone, I mean, he actually doesn't have a lot of counters otherwise. I mean, there's Telemines, but beyond that, there's not really anything else. And if you avoid that Telemine, I mean, then Refero is going to be caught with his leader horsing down his ankles. And there you go, take up something there for easy for the 23rd Tank Corps, and there you go, mine went off, killing poor Dietrich and Jürgen. Port there being secured. Aggressive back and forth between the both sides here. Guardsmen good to go. And therefore pulling ahead here, moving forwards in terms of tech. They won't be able to immediately take advantage of it. It's still a good idea to just, you know, plan ahead and set up in those senses, in particular as the Wehrmacht, since there's overall more work involved, since you actually have to protect and then build. Whereas most factions either can just build, or, you know, they just tech and they get the building at the same time. And even occasionally a free infantry unit if they're playing as the Americans. So, for the Wehrmacht, sort of having everything just, you know, in terms of planning, just further tightened up is actually very important. Medic bunker up there for Refero, point being secured. T-70 arriving there for easy. And we got mines down here as well. He's clearly worried about Refero trying to rush his base, and that is some good foresight there, I think, by Easy. Some good planning ahead. Flammpanzerwagen almost good to go. T-70 ready to arrive here for Easy, ready to tear apart some fascists. He's moving it. Lots of mines, lots of mines. Be careful with how you handle those mines, Pedro. We lost a couple engineers last week to them trying to play around with them. They are not toys. Pums of those Grenadiers now hanging back there. 15 kills so far, halfway to 22. Grenadiers getting some light machine guns up for Deutschland. We got the team ring about there. Ooh, he's actually awfully close to the Telemine. Oh! No! It almost took out the guard squad as well. That was an absolutely devastating Telemine there from Refero. Ouch! Definitely an impactful mine there. Really just took out a huge chunk of VC2s. T-70 didn't actually do anything, and it took out so many guardsmen. That is really big. And that was just 50 munitions worth there. Definitely pays off to mine, and certainly occasionally mining spots your opponent doesn't quite expect, you will still travel through. So really well played there by Refero. He was being pursued here by the flame for a half track. Hell hot on their heels, and Hell speaks German. Snipers falling back here. Guard squad number 2 also ready, but he's going to possibly have to consider now just moving ahead for the medium armor, because Refero is already ahead of him. So the losses there, flame for after there, taking some hits from the PTRSs. Rough grenade off into the guardsman, has a bit of an impact, but nothing serious. Alright, now Refero is just grabbing as much as he can here, though he is awfully close to hitting some mines. Though we can see Refero has gone for minesweepers. There we go, mine went off. Jürgen and Fritz drop dead. So now we continue to get off kills. Need to be careful, of course, doesn't push it too far, since he could theoretically get rushed by the flame for half track and murdered. Refero most likely going to push here for the Panzer IV, the Panzerkampfwagen 4. Workhorse of the German Panzerwaffe, most produced tank. Not produced armoured fighting mule, that was the Stug, but most produced tank. Despite the Führer's attempts at actually limiting production, that repeatedly he actually tried to cancel it. First was when the Panther was introduced. He tried there, they managed to dissuade him from it. Second time was when the Stug 4 was introduced. He tried again, they tried to stop him. In the end, though, there was actually a compromise, which is basically they only got to make 300 a month or something like that, but they could have made more. So that's an interesting detail there. More mines here from Easy though. Pioneers moving ahead, Panzer IV halfway done. Pinman machine, light machine gun, no pinman machine guns. And Pins versus Pioneers. Up close and ugly. Egg engineers being scorched. We'll see if Easy takes up soon. He'll certainly need something to deal with that Panzer IV, because 2 guard squads, while theoretically can somewhat deal with it, long term it's not necessarily the most favourable series of engagement there, unless Refero does something silly with his tank. There's the fighting with the light machine guns gunning down the engineers. Got the sniper here backing up with 21 kills. Up here, troops reinforcing. Few points secured. And the Panzer IV rolls ahead here, supporting the Grenadiers' advance. Guardsmen out in the open. Pretty easy target here for all the Germans. And here in the west, the Penals are there being scorched horribly. We got Mark up on the Panzer IV, trying to just increase the chance of stopping the Panzer IV. No sign of any sort of serious counter to the Panzer IV here from Easy as of yet. I'm not entirely sure what exactly he's banking on here, to be honest. Need to fall back with the Guardsmen pretty soon. They're about to get knocked out. And there go Easy going for the SU-6M. Since he has not been able to take up. And, well, that's his best option to sort of just at least somewhat slow down the Refero's Panzer IV. In the west, we got the Flame coming up there, ace level. Good work there. Good work. Back here, healing and forcing. Guardsmen moving out in the west. Grabbing the eastern fuel point there. We got the gunners moving across here, straight to the flamethrower engineers. Ooh, if we move towards the cover, they're going to hit the mine, and there you go, blow apart the cover and take a loss. Bit unlucky there for Refero, but nothing too detrimental at the moment. He's still got, I think, over most of the lead. Resources, victory points wise, armor. So now with the veteran 222 kills is pretty good there for easy. We got the assault gun moving out there, ready to support the infantry. And there we go, Panther going for the engineers. Trying to defend the fuel point there, crashing cover and Bolsheviks. Gets a nice kill there, shooting 6 men westward. It's not going to straight beeline for it, might be playing something a bit bigger there long term. Sniper with more kills. And Panther there hits a mine. Can he finish off with the assault gun? Maybe the guardsman, but it looks like he's going to try for it anyways. Meanwhile, I imagine Refero's going to try and just screen it off there with as much as he can, but there's a lot of exposed territory here. Also worth noting that he has not actually gone for any minesweepers, despite having suffered quite a blow to single Telon mine. It seems like EC just considers a one-off, which as much as like it actually is, but normally you're not just going to chalk that up as a one-off and actually be worried about more mines from your opponent. But it seems like EC's just sort of, don't worry, the fascists only put down one mine at a time. They can't afford more. Are you sure? Yes, yes. 50% of the time, and they never do it. That sentence doesn't make sense. Shut up. Sturmgeschütz on the way there for Refero to help against the assault guns. Back of his Panther 4, not a bad choice at all there. Refero, though, still no docks, and they should probably consider it soon. Mines up. When he's out in those guardsmen there with deep light machines, definitely not a good trade-off there. Assault gun moving ahead. Easy should have probably considered taking up, or at least go for another assault gun, then take up. And there you go, Sturmgeschütz mobilised here for Refero. Guardsmen being blasted, we got the sniper hanging back, flamethrower moving up as well there. Creeping up with the assault gun, though he needs something to screen ahead to spot and such there, so he can make full use of its range without necessarily getting easily shot to bits by, say, the Stug. More mines. Easy's doing a really great job there just mining. There's so many mines going down there. He really does not miss a beat to mining, just try and slow down Refero when he moves ahead. That's a really good skill to have, to be honest. Really good skill. And we got the Stug there trying to take out the sniper. Coming up in the unit inside the house there, engineers falling back. And there you go, flamethrower to attack from the other side, enveloping the penals from the side. Stug pinner machine there firing away, assault gun moving in. And shoots, penetrates the assault gun frontal armor, the Sturmgeschütz. Panther forming in there to flank. Still no tag up, and additional assault guns there for easy. But there you go, another hit there on the Sturmgeschütz. Guards on the Panther on the east and the south, engineers grabbing the point here. Back here, healing reinforcing. Engineers now moving ahead there. Assault gun remains on standby. And in the west, Refero sneaks up. Still no doctrine. There we go. We got take up. He's not going to go for another assault gun. He's just going to stall using it. And then he's probably going to push for the T-45 since Refero does not have a ton of counters to it. I mean, the Stug does work. But with the assault gun backing up the T-45, it might not be quite as straightforward for Refero there as he'd like. But we'll see. It's going to certainly come down a bit there to how they handle their respective armoured fighting vehicles on top of that. But we can see there's actually guard minesweepers up, seemingly paranoia, got the best of Easy after all. But I thought you said you only laid down one at a time. That's what they want you to think, Petrov. That's what they want you to think. But that's just... Shut up, Petrov. But my name's Pushkin. I don't care. Your name is Petrov. Until I decide you have another name. Sniper on the way for Refero. He's been seemingly quite tired of the Russian sniper and he's decided the only counters to get on. Now there you go. Another mine goes off. Really good work there by Easy. Really good work. I imagine Refero's, of course, not quite of the same opinion. You usually aren't when you encounter a lot of mines. Lots of mines. They're still going down from Easy. I absolutely love that. I mean, a lot of SO players in this situation will end up floating a ton of munitions. But Ease is clearly the one that realizes he has a lot of munitions. These guys should lay down a lot of mines with them. That's really good play there by Ease. Really good play. And he's going for the H-5 tank destroyer. An interesting choice. This certainly quite effective as both the Stu and the Panzer IV, and any heavy armor Refero might get. That's an interesting choice there for Ease. I would have figured a T-35, but you know, definitely nothing wrong with the H-5 in this situation. And there you go, German sniper real himself. Refero he's not going to try and play around, trying to bait the sniper and all that. He's just going to get to work immediately. Basically hoping he's going to force Ease to more careful with his own sniper. And there you go, unit white inside the house by the looks of it. Yes, indeed. Back here, nothing further going. He could try and take up, maybe pull for Panthers or Sturmpanzers. Or he could just, go for more Sturmgeschütz. Meanwhile, though, Ease continues to play around the side of the map there. Harass the resources and try to avoid otherwise any pointless engagement with the Refero. Good tactical approach there by Easy. Good tactical approach. There you go. H-5 tank slowly rolling out. With its 85 mm gun, same as on the T-45. Fun fact, that gun was adopted from a Soviet anti-aircraft gun. Just moving up, we got the Sturmgeschütz moving in there. Possibly not aware of now the addition that you should fire on top of the H-6, but there you go, shots fired. There you go, H-5 shoots, penetrates the Stu's frontal armor easily. Assault gun shoots, misses, hits a wall instead. Bit of creeping back in the west. Mines still very much a problem there for Refero, and so of course it's a sniper. 35 kills, and Refero here at the more or less 22-minute mark finally goes for an MG42. I'm a bit surprised they took him that long. But nothing further going on there in the Tech Core Armor department. Or the doctrinal arena for that matter. Bit short there as well. I mean, Blitzkrieg could probably be the best good choice here on mobile defense, I guess, but I kind of feel like Blitzkrieg. Unless he's really short on infantry, in which case I suppose mobile defense could just slam some free cheap troops. But got the penal reserve as the grenadiers. But again, mines really are proven to be amazing here for these. It's just an absolute amazing investment. And there you go, gets a drop on the grenadiers, and most likely a white pig. There we go, excellent work by Easy. Excellent work. Panther 4 falling back. He's got the fuel for another Panther 4. We'll see if that's what Refero commits to, or what Refero is actually planning. More penal troops though for Easy and the 23rd Tank Corps. With Refero sticking to grenadiers, no sign of Panther grenadiers, Refero's actually floating a lot of munitions. He's not mining. He's not using abilities or anything like that. Definitely think Refero needs to begin swinging some fiscal action there when it comes to his resources. There we go, now they're going to do squad artillery firing. Flamethrower just going up, that's the flamethrower half, and there you go, mark vehicle off on the Sturmgeschütz. Definitely not good if he gets caught around for too long. Sniper with 1 kill so far for the fatherland, not quite as impressive there as Easy's 35. Gonna lose out in the open. Back here, troops in reinforcing. Refero still not really coming to more armor or taking out. And thus they're committing to bigger armor. Bit of a flanking attempt. Canadies versus penal troopers. Canadies should probably get a bit more distance, and the penal troop corps trying to close in faster, but in this case a bit too slow, and the MD42 gets enough time to sit about there. Good work, and another mine goes off. Just so many mines from Easy. So many mines. Still no tech. Or additional armor, really. Grenadiers firing around the centre there, no light machine guns either. Penal's levels the Panzer 4 back here, troops setting out once more. We got the assault guns moving forwards. Back here, reinforcement Refero going for the Pack 49. Interesting choice. You're not saying additional Stug or taking out the Panthers, just another, well, a pack in the first place. There you go, Stug's opening up, but he immediately come under the range with the assault gun, and he immediately takes a return hit. Usually they're doing a good job then constraining a Refero away most of the time, but in the west the Refero is sneaking up. Then he's got some minesweepers on it as well. Very good, very good. I told you, Dimitri, stop standing about in the fire. My name is Yuri, idiot. There we go, we got Blitzkrieg for Refero. And we'll have to see if he can actually blitz his way out of this. So far, not much of a Blitzkrieg here, more of a almost Sitzkrieg as he slowly creeps forward. Easy though, I think she considers more armor, and T-35 to back things up. He'll be pretty good. He could also go for accelerating the Katyusha. He goes for the T-35. There we go. Very good, very good. As for Refero, still no some additional armor. He could consider command tank to back his stuff up with. Wouldn't be a bad choice. More Stugs though would also be a good choice. Just taking out for Panthers, really. I mean, just do something there, Refero. Deutschland demands activity. Still one kill on the German sniper, 30 on the Soviet sniper. T-45 almost done there for easy, and the 23rd Tank Corps as the Refero and the 1st Panzer Division there continue to slowly push ahead to stabilise the front. There we go, T-45 out there for easy. Securing the victory point here with a lot of mines. Again, really a lot of mines there from easy. Compared to the Refero, it just doesn't quite seem as comfortable with mines apparently. I mean, maybe he stepped on a mine when he was a child. Yeah. Anyways, he's probably engaged by the Stug in the Pack 40. They almost got it, almost got it. We got S-Port in as well here. Refero strikes hard for the fatherland. The Luftwaffe flies, and there we go. Mine actually went off, taking out the H-45. He's making hard for it to escape. Good work there by Refero. Less good here for easy. A lot less good. Back here, nothing further going on for Refero. Pums was gasping, assault gun firing off. Got the Pums to the flank, or gas playing up, and the Stug getting some good hits. Command tank out there for Refero, finally pushing in with some more additional panzers. And there you go, flamethrower engineers flanking up here behind Refero's force as well, though not able to get on mounts in time or anything like that. We got the Panzer 4, the flamethrower to move up to support here. The Feds Panzerwagen strikes while the Panzer 4's up here being repaired close to the front line as well. Assault gun moving up. Sad without the H-5, it does like a bit of extra tools to put the fear of Stalin into these Hitlerites. Command tank getting buttoned up. Need to be careful that he doesn't get easily shot to bits. And there goes Assault gun getting into 2 Stug moving up. Ooh, getting shot at, flanked, and pops smoke before falling back. Close to getting hit there with the assault gun. Easy did his best, but sadly it wasn't quite enough. There the RNG wasn't in his favour. Back here, troops reinforcing. Would have considered an issue to fire another T-45 here. We'll have to see. More mines going off there. I think Ref was actually hugely short on infantry. Now he's dead someone kind of is squad, one Pioneer squad. He definitely needs to work out those losses. Plus he needs more Pioneers, so definitely think some issues there for Refero. Possibly due to again to not getting enough armor fast enough, which rather meant the infantry had to bear more the weight here in the later game, which rather can result in a bit of a vicious spiral, vicious circle. And these now moving up here, packs 40 support. But yeah, lots of mines from Easy still. I mean, he's just relentless with those mines. I mean, he certainly did not step on a mine when he was a kid. If he did, he certainly didn't become scared of it, but only became fascinated by the sheer viciousness of the landmine. Panther moving ahead there. Deck hit from the T-45. Assault gun joining in as well there. Panther almost down to half health. Bit of a rough situation here for Refero. Stuck taking hits. Close to T2 though, and the Schutzen. Could go here for T-44 from 6. Could still go for the T-45. Well, of course, they should be fine. People's moving up here, backed up by Guardsmen. Guns getting shot at, getting light machine guns up there. Assault gun moving up. Shots fired, and there you go. Go here on the pimps. Ooh. Almost got with a grenade here. Command tank getting hits. What is he planning though? What is he planning? Pimps are getting blasted with the command tank here. Flamethrower tech finally goes down. He really got a ton of value out of it. Lost the Pimps, which got almost the flame Guardsman as well there. Another hit from the assault gun. Ace level by the way, they're pretty good. Got another T-55 on the way there for easy. Trying to wreck the pack 40. T-55 falling back in the face of the Sturmgeschütz. Rolling headed Guardsman also being forced away here. Stuck. Oh dear. Oh dear, he might hit a mine. Close. Yes, he hits the mine. The Stuck goes down. The Refero extending and forgetting about East's almost religious mining capacity. Brother Sergei, consult the book of Kaboom, page 15, and thou shalt lay the mines everywhere where the enemy might step, including under the welcome mat. Panzer against the needs to fall back. Sturmgeschütz away there for Refero. Sturmgeschütz halfway down here. Got assault guns empty lining up here. Will the East be able to break Refero? Will Refero weather the storm? Albit's coming to an assault here. T-4 coming ahead here. Kennedy is caught as the first victims. Assault does much support, and we got more mines going off in. Machine gun caught in the zone on the west side here. Stug almost down there. Go Gefechtsbereit here for the German army, the 1st Panzerdivision. Units that are being pinned down to the ground, slaughtered like insects before a lawnmower that speaks German. Stug moving up. Here we got the Panzer falling in. They're getting flanked with the T-45. We got Mark Beal on as well. The T-45 going for the flank as well. Very good, very good. Refero's managing, I think, too much here, so he doesn't realise until it's too late. He's going to lose the Panther to the T-45. Good work here by EC. Good tactical sense here. Panther, yeah, it's going to die. It's going to die again. He's just not realised what's going on. There you go. Panther down. He's down just the Stoop and the command tank. His pack also just got turned into scrap. And there we go. Refero surrenders. A loss for the German army. A victory for the motherland. The Rodina. A brutal slug out here on Crossroads with some nice armoured attacks in there. But again, I think really large part had some really big swings at the turn by marksman. Refero in the early game there. Big win here through the Talon mine, but then he never did it. Icing on the hand, just went completely ballistic with mines and just was able to just slow down Refero, get kills and possibly in some wipes and just slow him down. Definitely got the Stug there thanks to the mines. I mean, the mines really, I think, played a big role here for EC, and compared to the Refero, just only laid down one mine, never went for more, and that I think was a bit of a surprise. Also, he got a bit indecisive there by the mid to late game, which I think also gave EC more chances there, because EC was clearly a lot more confident. He was a lot more decisive. He knew what he wanted to do, and whereas again, Refero was just not entirely sure what he wanted to do for him. That I think was also some stalling that paid off well for EC. Toss in the final bit, which again was just a lack of influence in the late game, and I think just EC just slowly but surely pulled up an advantage there. So well played basis, and I think nice, good, so tactics and strategy. And while Refero of course did well again, cracks began to appear by the late game. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Share the propaganda. Share the wealth of my knowledge and charm. And if you'd like me to do, you can support by pledging on Patreon or donating via PayPal. Either helps me out a ton, so do consider. Links in the video description. This Imperial Links. Cheers. Thank you for watching. You all are a wonderful audience. Bye.